What's up, guys? So, I believe that we can literally save your life. More specifically, I and the members of my amazing community can save your life. Why? It's because we believe in the relentless, constant pursuit of excellence. So, I'm the owner and head coach of a CrossFit training facility here in Korea. And I'm also one of the only 4 CrossFit Level 3 certified coaches in the country. And I use that skill set to coach athletes from all walks of life. And I'm only 22. So, what exactly is CrossFit? Well, CrossFit is a fitness program designed around the things you do in the real world. So every day, you pick things up, you bend down, you pick things overhead, you jump, you run. Well, you know what? We use those exact functional movements in our workouts. And the workouts are constantly varied every day. So you're always adapting. You're always getting fitter, always getting better conditioned, stronger. And you know what? The key to the whole program is you work really hard so you can get fit very fast. But not only that, you learn to live a healthier, longer, and just better life. So I told you that I could save your life, right? It's because I have an elegant solution to the world's most vexing problem. It's chronic disease. According to the Centers for Disease and Prevention, 7 out of 10 deaths in 2014 were caused by chronic diseases. So that's 70% dying from heart stroke, obesity, heart attack, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and more. That's a lot of people, and that is scary. So, how do we do that? Well, this is where the community comes into play. Your community, the people you surround yourself with every day, is going to help you do that. It's going to keep you committed. If you want to quit in the middle of a 5-round workout, they're going to be there to encourage you. They're going to give you words of hope and encouragement, and they're going to push you to levels that you've never been before. So, as a coach, I learned many things. I've learned how to appreciate small things in life, the everyday things. I've learned how to interact with people from all ages, from all walks of life. And I've learned about really leading alongside by example and true action. So I wanted to share 2 stories with you, and one's about one of my athletes. His name is Samir. So Samir came to me after a routine checkup with his doctor. He came to me with a super high blood pressure, and he was worried. He said, at first, I wasn't sure if I was going to stick with the program, stick with CrossFit. It was hard, it challenged him, and it left him sore. But then he told me, hey, today, I wanted to quit during this 5-round workout. I really wanted to, I almost did. But you know what, I never did, because my fellow athletes were giving me words of hope and encouragement during a 400-meter run. So you know what I did? I chased them after the run. And I finished the run and finished the workout, and everything was fine. And so he stuck with the program. He kept coming. He kept coming, and about 4 to 5 times a week at least. And he's in his 50s now. And you know what? He outperforms athletes in their 20s. So I'm just going to show you a video of him. This was back in November 2017. He's front squatting 235 pounds for 3 reps. And this was in November. He does more now, right? That's 1.
Elbows up. Nice. There you go.
Elbows up, yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
He's going to get it, struggle with it, and he's going to get it right there. Yeah. Yeah. So super impressive, right? And that's our community right there. I told you that I coach athletes from all walks of life, right? And I get inspired. I get inspiration from all of them. Well, I want to talk to you about one athlete. His name is Jeff. Yeah, you might know him. Yeah. And so Jeff is one of the oldest athletes at my box. A box is what we call CrossFit gyms. Okay, so going forward, a box CrossFit gym. Anyways, Jeff, he was super consistent, and the one thing that inspired me the most was the way he kept trying to move. He kept trying to move better. He was coachable. And I just hope to be moving like him one day. He's a true inspiration and a motivation, and he's a true example of what it is to be growing old. Not getting old, growing old. So here he is, he's doing a barbell Turkish get-up, and watch him, but also just listen to the community around him. That's a very hard movement to do. Yeah, there you go. Good. Now he has to come all the way down too. Yep. Good. Almost. There you go. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Yeah. Awesome job, Jeff. Next time, locking the elbows out. We'll make it a little bit easier. Really, the press never ends. All right. So, I said the community was super important, and I'm just going to tell you a few more stories about it. So, every day, our athletes walk in, they support each other, they go through the same workout that's written on the board. Everyone looks at that workout and does that workout, and when you go through something that's super emotional and hard, it's not just the physical anymore. You break down your boundaries, you get vulnerable. Yeah, and when you get vulnerable, you're more eager to open up. You start talking, you talk about your work life, you talk about what keeps you up at night, you talk about your favorite movements, what you're struggling with. You talk about your favorite workouts, but of course, you always talk about your least favorites. Oh, I hate burpees. Oh, today, double unders. But you lead into a conversation and interaction, but that always starts with the simple CrossFit movements. I believe that doing CrossFit and eating meats and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, and no sugar at the right quantities will give you a pass on chronic disease. It really will. But what's going to help you is doing it in an encouraging environment, like my community right here. So while I didn't know how many people would show up, I started hosting barbecues on Saturdays after the 1 p.m. class. And people, they came. They came with food. They came with drinks. They came with maybe too much food. When our gym celebrated our first year anniversary, they came with the weight vest that my members bought together with the money that they pulled together. And it was truly special for me. That's the weight vest right there. You put it on, do a few squats with it. It's gonna burn out your lungs super quick. Yeah, and yeah, that was the gift to us when our gym celebrated our first year anniversary back in November. So little things really build. They build onto bigger things. It's not the physical anymore. It's emotional. It's people working out, but it's emotional. And it's awesome. So guys, whether you're young, you're old, you can always better yourself. The community that you surround yourself with is going to keep you committed. It's going to keep you up to hold you to a standard. And it's going to allow you to climb and reach higher than you have never done before that. So, young and old together. Here's a fun example. We have kids joining in. So there's no reason why we shouldn't. And I have a challenge for you guys. I really want to challenge you to join me. Join me in my journey, our journey of this relentless, constant pursuit of excellence. Thanks, guys.